Hey real estate nerds and landlords, this is Alex Yoder with Pro Tip Tuesday, my favorite day of the week. And today I want to talk about written communication, a very quick and a fairly simple topic. But the reason that I want to talk about that is that there's some debate, even in the property management industry, about kind of where you draw that line. When do you require written communication? And interestingly enough, if you speak with a landlord attorney or if you speak with a tenant attorney, they're both going to say, keep it all in writing. Now, I understand from a customer service perspective and from a human perspective, having that voice on the phone or that face-to-face meeting, there's more connection, right? And unfortunately, in the landlord-tenant relationship, and when you are in a contract with somebody, there's so many things that can go south if and or when things are misinterpreted or misheard, and you need to be able to reference specifically what was said. And when you are doing things in writing, I understand that you can sometimes not convey the tone of how you're trying to say something well, but very rarely are you going to fail to convey the actual point in a way that creates a lot of misinterpretation. But if you are just simply hearing me speak, it's very likely that you're going to walk away from that meeting hearing what you wanted to hear, as opposed to what I said. And so for tenants and landlords alike, again, attorneys on both sides of the table recommend written communication for a reason, because they've seen so many situations in front of a judge where had an email gone back and forth, they wouldn't be in front of a judge. And so again, if customer service was the only consideration, I agree that a phone call is the way to go. But customer service and the way we feel about customer service is not the only consideration in this situation when you are dealing with a tenant or when you're dealing with a landlord. The higher consideration is that you are not misrepresenting points of liability. And almost every conversation that tenants and landlords have, if they miscommunicate or don't understand each other clearly, there's a point of liability. And so we need to be considerate of that. And as landlords, there's been many cases where I've been effectively baited into a phone call by tenants saying, hey, doing an email is bad customer service, or you're a coward hiding behind your computer and that's why you're not calling me. They try to influence the situation so they can get that phone call, and 9 times out of 10 they just want to yell at you. It's very rarely they want to have a phone call so they can have a good customer service experience. Right? They want to have a phone call because they want to scream at you and they want you to hear how pissed they are, right? So again, stick to email and don't get baited. It is for the good of both parties in a landlord-tenant relationship. That's all for today. Thank you.